we're going to consider one more thing about Jada. You do not have to write this final part you see here, but I want you to really consider it before you listen to the answer. Jada has a second option to earn money. She could help some neighbors with errands and computer work for $11 an hour. After reconsidering her schedule, Jada realizes she has about 9 hours available. Which of the options should she choose? Sorting books at the bookstore or helping her neighbors? I really want you to pause and consider all the pieces we talked about Jada at the bookstore. The money she makes, the money she has to spend, and whatnot. So pause and come to a consensus with your answer. All right, I'm sure many of you off the bat realized that if she's working 9 hours, if it's her neighbor, right, she doesn't have a long commute time, so she could hypothetically work all 9 hours. So she could make $99 in a day. Well, with the bookstore, we know she has to pay money, bus fare, to get there. So let's go ahead and plug in 9 first. So that's the neighbor's scenario. And then let's look at the bookstore scenario. So remember, the bookstore, she's making $12.20 times 9 hours minus the bus fare. Let's see what that gives us. So that gives us $102.65. But we're really missing something here. What are we missing? If she's riding the bus to the bookstore, can she work that full 9 hours? Probably not. We don't know what her commute is. So if she's only clocked in for 8.5 hours, that's not going to be that much. So it's probably going to turn out to be more lucrative for the neighbor. So at first glance, your gut instinct will tell you the bookstore is the better opportunity. But when you consider time and what this constraint of bus fare does to this scenario, your answer changes. So my goal in showing you this is to get you to really think about what the word problem tells you and all the constraints and variables and unknowns in the problem.